What an unbelievable finish by EGAN to rescue us a point. Lads, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now, I look way more buzzing than I maybe should be because we were by far the better team throughout that match. But yeah, we've rescued a point. I couldn't see it, if I'm honest. Like, I'm a very optimistic blade most of the time, and I'm always thinking, oh, we could score. And I just didn't see it because we didn't really have many very, very good opportunities, especially in that second half. They seemed to drop to us early on. So anyway, I'll definitely take a point. We've dropped down. We've dropped below Arsenal from obviously the last game. And if Spurs win, they go on joint points with us, and they are in front of us. So I think we'll end up being 9th after Spurs have played. But you never know, and it's still an unbelievable season, isn't it? Getting a 1-1 draw away at Burnley. Excellent, really good, especially that we deserve to win the game, I thought anyway. So anyway, early on we took the game to Burnley, by far the better team, creating loads of chances. McBurney had a good one early on where a bit of link up with Didsy's little flick through to McBurney hit it on kind of like the half volley with his left foot. Pope saved it quite easily, really. Possibly could have gone 1-0 up there. Again, some nice football down the wing, and ends up being at Sanderberger's feet and pretty much in the exact same spot as the Spurs one was. But there were way more bodies in front of him this time, so fair enough, it got blocked. I don't know how it all happened, in what order, but Vidra obviously went through one-on-one, probably should have put it away. Henderson might have put him off, but either way, it doesn't really matter as long as the ball didn't end up in the back of the net. I'm happy. So yeah, then we are denied a penalty, which it could have been 2 penalties really, because Eric Peters swung his boot at it, completely missed it, and then handballed it. I'm sorry, but if that's one of the top 6, that is given. That is given all day long. And when all the Blades players were running to the referee and just appealing for it, I'm like, that should have been given, 100%. All the Blades players thought it was. When we watched it back on the replay, for me, it's got to be. And then somebody had a shot and Dwight McNeil kind of put his arm out. I don't know if it hit his arm, definitely. But it definitely looks like there could have been 2 penalties in there. But obviously they're not given because it's against Sheffield United. So we went into the drinks break, and after that I saw a little start, and pretty much before the drinks break we had about 65-70% possession, and obviously they had the rest. And after the drinks break, it was the complete opposite way around. So obviously these drinks breaks are having a massive impact on games. Obviously 2 drinks breaks, a half time in the middle as well. It's like American football. It's splitting it up into four quarters really. Not that American, I don't think that's 4 quarters. It's like basketball, but you know what I mean. So many breaks in play that it's definitely affecting the football. So anyway, after the little drinks break, Burnley obviously were better, had the ball more, moved it around a lot better. We were kind of on the back foot. But we got into half time. Again, thought we were the better team, created more chances, just couldn't find the back of the net. In the second half, we didn't have too many chances, but gets a run of play. Burnley scored. It was a bit of a silly free kick to give away. Ball came in, I think it was Dwight McNeil put it in. Lovely little flick on. And McBurney just lost his man. He just got the wrong side. He lost his man. I don't really know why he was on the outside of him rather than being on the inside, because obviously you're never going to be able to get round there. And the only way of getting round there is getting kind of goal side of him. It was playing him on. It was the wrong side of him. It just all went wrong. But McBurney's not a defender. Burnley had one massive chance that Dwight McNeil put wide. Obviously, Jay Rodriguez had quite a nice volley from distance. Dino couldn't quite hold it. They were quicker to the ball, and Dwight McNeil just put it wide. And yeah, that definitely would have put us away. But like we were in the first half, we had most of the ball in the second half. Dizzy was brilliant linking up play. Obviously, Osborne was everywhere. Sanderberger's confidence is just sky high. He gives the ball away quite a bit, but is a completely different player to what he was when he first came. Also, we were causing loads of problems down the wing. Baldock was brilliant. Basham was getting forward. Ender on the other side was getting forward. Jack Robinson was getting forward. And then obviously Jack O'Connell came on and straight away offered us that width and obviously got a great ball in the box, took a deflection off one of their players and then just landed straight across the box. And it's just like, can't that just land to one of our players? It's just not happened for us at all, really. None of these balls have just landed to our players, maybe other than the Arsenal one. Just not had that luck, that little bit of luck that we've needed. But anyway, yeah, we went and scored after that, so excellent. The fact that I was watching it on Sky Go was a bit gutting because I got tweets and messages from people before it had gone in. But who cares? It doesn't matter. It went in the back of the net. Lovely bit of play. Got to Osborne. Osborne didn't put the best of balls in the box, if I'm honest. Don't know if it's something that worked on, but he just clipped it into the box. There wasn't much pace on it. But Billy Sharp literally ran from the line where the defence was all the way back for a tasty little flick on for EGAN to come in at the back stick. And come on, that was such a well-taken goal, especially from a centre-back. If that was a striker coming in and smashing it out the back of the net, everyone had gone wild. But the fact that it was John EGAN, who hasn't scored all season, I don't think. He had one choked off against Brighton, but I don't think he scored all season. But yeah, what a finish. And the fact that Graham Souness, again, just had to look at the negatives rather than the positives. Souness said something like, if you ask a player to take it as difficult as possible, like hit the ball with the most difficult technique you possibly could, that's what he would have done, what EGAN did. You should have come in with your sidestep. Mate, he's bashed it in the top corner. He's a centre-back. And do you know what? He took it perfectly because I think he kind of ran a little tiny bit past it, so he had to hit it with the kind of outside of his foot rather than like his laces or his instep. And do you know what? It was such a great finish. And the fact that Souness always finds the negatives in everything that we do, to be honest, he has a go at Pogba. He probably finds the negatives in everything. It's probably just his life. I bet his wife absolutely loves him. But I hate listening to Souness. But let's be honest, we absolutely run the show. Again, I might be looking through rose-tinted glasses, but we had most of the possession. Wait. Let me just have a look. Did we have most of the possession? Or again, it might be 53%. Right. I wouldn't say we absolutely buried him, but 53% away from home against a team like Burnley is pretty good. Burnley were playing on the bloody break against us. We're a newly promoted team going to somewhere like Burnley, wind swirling all over the place. It's a great point. And the fact that we took the game to them rather than the other way around, the fact that they were playing on the break, just shows how great we have been and how great this season's been up to now. And it will finish to be an excellent season. So I'm going to quickly go through the players now. Dean Henderson did everything right. It was a very, very tough day for goalkeepers today because the ball swirled quite a lot. Bardsley had a shot that kind of swirled in the air that he had to punch away, which was perfect because if you're trying to catch that and you drop that, it's 1-0 to them. And then he had one in the second half where obviously he punched out and it went to Dwight McNeil. I think it was Jay Rodriguez, yeah. But yeah, other than that, he had a good game. Henderson. He needs a bit of confidence back because he's made a couple of errors in the first few games back. He needs that confidence back. So hopefully that'll give him a little bit of confidence today. Baldock was excellent at right wing back all day long. Baldock, definitely for me, the most improved player this season. Now I know a lot of people would say Lundstrom, but Baldock for me, I was a little bit worried. I thought we were going to have to bring someone in at right wing back, but Baldock has been one of the best players this season in my opinion. Ender Stevens getting more confident as every game goes on because he was really, really poor in the first few games. He was better in the last game. He was slightly better against Arsenal. He was a lot better against Spurs, and today he looked like his old self. Didn't really make any mistakes. Great build-up play down that left-hand side with Osborne and Jack Robinson, and even Didsey. Obviously, Didsey goes all over the place, but some great build-up play to chances. EGAN, excellent at the back. Obviously, took his goal really well. We've been through that. Bash, his normal self. He got round Baldock quite a lot. The thing is with this overload, sometimes you can go round and sometimes you can play him in and get some balls in. But even if Basham's making that run, he's taking someone with him, and then it can come back inside and be kind of recycled in a different way and a chance created in a different way. And that's what you want to see. Even if Basham's making that run, it doesn't always have to go to him. As long as he takes a man with him, you can do something else with it. So yeah, even though Basham wasn't as effective in that way, he's still doing a very, very good job for the boys. Jack Robinson, I thought it was one of his poorer games today. I think he lost the ball a couple of times, especially once, the one where Vidra went one-on-one. He telegraphed it, didn't he, really? And he got it cut out and we got broke on. But Jack O'Connell came on, and I hate to say it because Jack Robinson, I think, has been great. But I think O'Connell's going to go straight back into to left centre-back because I think he had a bit of a poor game today, Robinson. And Jack looked like he'd never been out. Anyway, then midfield. Norwood had an okay game. A lot of overhit crosses like he has been doing, but you can't really give him any jip for that because the wind was so bad today. So you don't know whether to put too much on it, not enough on it. You don't know where it's going to go. Sander Berge, excellent again. Excellent. And it's great to see. Maybe he's not that defensive midfielder. Maybe he is a right centre mid because players change. Look at Conor Cody. He started in centre mid. He's playing centre back now for Wolves. Look at Bash, played centre mid. Now he's playing centre back. He might end up being more of an attacking player than what we expected because he's getting better and better as every game's going on. Fair enough, he gives the ball away sometimes, but his movement off the ball is brilliant. And like I say, he's getting into some great areas. Ben Osborne, what an absolute boy. What a great game he had today. Getting stuck in. He put quite a few crosses into the box, like not just aimlessly putting crosses into the box, getting into a good position and putting a beautiful ball into the corridor of uncertainty so that the defender and the keeper are struggling. But not just that, it was his all-round play. Linking up with Didze, linking up with Ender Stevens, linking up with it was excellent. It was all over the place. Obviously, his flick into the box made the goal, but yeah, it was brilliant today. Pass, move, get stuck in, pass, move. Just excellent to watch. Then we've got McBurney and Didze. Now, other than McBurney kind of falling asleep at the back stick and Tarkowski scoring, McBurney was brilliant today. Got stuck in. I think he was a bit gutted when he came off. But he had to change it around a little bit. Battered their defenders. Won balls in the air. He's even getting better with his feet. Now, I watched a lot of his kind of highlights and saw him play against us. When he played for Swansea, and he looked excellent with his feet. He looked so good, and I'm thinking, why are we not seeing that from him? But he's getting it now. He's picking it up. He's holding them off. He's turning. He's moving. He's bringing players into the game. And obviously, Didze and him together, I think they're excellent. But really, I think he's more often than not, he's playing up front on his own because Didze drops off and he drops into little kind of areas where it's great to see. At one point, he was picking the ball off the bloody centre-back. He was playing defensive midfield. It kind of reminds me of Wayne Rooney in a way. Dropping deep, picking the ball up, spraying it out wide. His passing sometimes isn't the best, but his movement and his ball control and his vision is just second to none. And finally, the lads that came on, we had Moose, we had Sharp, we had Rodwell, and we obviously had Jack O'Connell as well. So Jack, again, was just like his old self. I thought Billy did quite well, got bullied a little bit, but also gave it back himself. Obviously, the flick on for the goal as well was excellent. Rodwell, I don't really remember seeing too much of him, but it's always great to see Moose come on, and the defenders must absolutely hate to see him come on because obviously he's so quick. He runs those channels really good as well. So yeah, on a final note, I am very, very happy with a point. It does mean that Arsenal jump above us and Tottenham may jump above us, but who cares? Like, a point away to Burnley is a great point. Again, it could have easily been 3 points. I think we probably deserve 3 points from the game. But yeah, I think both sides will be happy with that. And please, 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 Sky, don't give us Graham Souness anymore. I'm sick to death of hearing his voice. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this wasn't too long for you. Hope it kept your interest a little bit. Let me know down below what you thought of the game. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel and stay in good nick. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And if my content is something that you might like to see more of in the future, hit the subscribe button with notifications turned on. Oh yeah, and stay good Nick.